One great secret of unlocking your blessing. Generally, when you have something little in your possession, it may be money, it may be food, it may be space or time, you get worried, you panic, you get disturbed, because you may wonder what will happen when everything is used up, when what you have run dry. But let me advise you, if you are in Christ Jesus, you should not get disturbed, you should not be worried, you should not panic, for the little you have can be changed into a great miracle. It can be changed into a spiritual seed. You plant it and then get the harvest. For example, 1 Kings 17, 10 to 14, the Bible tells us about a woman who was a widow in the time of Prophet Elijah and in the city of Zarephath. The Bible tells us that Prophet Elijah visited that woman, and when he met her, he requested for some water, and also requested for the woman to bake a small cake for him. The woman was a bit hesitant initially because she had very little in her possession. She had little baking flour in a jar and very little cooking oil in a jar. So she told Elijah, Prophet Elijah, that she could not be able to cook up cake for him, because what she had was only enough for herself and her son. They eat and die. But after the prophet insisted, the woman finally agreed to bake a small cake for a prophet. And after that, a great miracle happened. The jar of baking flour never got used up. The jar of cooking oil never ran dry until the famine was over. Great miracle. From little oil, from little flour. Another example. 2 Kings 4, 2 to 10. The Bible tells us of a widow whose husband, who was a prophet, had died. And the widow had 2 sons. The Bible continued to tell us that before the prophet died, he had borrowed a loan and he was unable to clear that loan. He was unable to pay it back. So he left a devoted loan. The Bible continued to tell us that after he died, the creditor continued to come for his money, and even threatened to take the 2 sons of the widow as collateral or security for the loan. In this situation, the woman decided to visit Prophet Elisha for help. And Prophet Elisha asked her 2 questions. The first question was, how can I help you? The second question was, what do you have in your house? The woman responded by saying she had almost nothing except little oil in a jar. the man of God advised the woman to go back to her house and borrow several containers from the neighborhood and take them into her house. Then he advised her to lock herself together with her sons into the house and start pouring that little oil into the empty containers. The Bible continued to tell us the little oil from the jug filled all the empty containers, and until the time all of them were filled up, that is the time the full stop. Then the woman went back to the prophet to tell her what had happened. And the prophet advised her, go and sell that oil, clear the loan, pay back the credit, and then spend the rest of the money with your 2 sons. Great miracle from little oil in a jar. That example. Mark 6, 35 to 44. The Bible tells us of one occasion when Jesus was preaching to a large crowd. He had preached for many hours. The crowd was tired and they were hungry. And then the disciples thought of asking Jesus